Hi everybody, my name is Susana Passinhas. I'm a UX design educator, mentor and coach. I have worked as a designer for 16 years, and in the past years I started to teach and mentor students from all over the world, and I noticed that there are a lot of common questions and doubts about specific topics. So I decided to create a series of videos covering those questions and needs in the hopes of you build a strong foundation into the core ideas, concepts, and principles of design.
We'll be taking a look into how to create mockups. Mockups' purpose is to convey your product in a more realistic way. This is very useful for when you are building your portfolio and you want to, let's say, sell your product better, okay, by giving to your screens a better look and feel using devices, shadows, reflections, and all of these things that just make it more pleasant to the eye to look at, okay. It's more inviting, and also it makes it look more professional. So today we'll be exploring a few ways of doing this, okay? We will take a look into the plugins and how to use them inside Figma, into the community files and what files we can search for and use and how to do it, okay? We also take a look into how to search for mockups online, and we also try to use ChatGPT, submitting our or entering or uploading, better said, our screens and ask it to create a composition, and let's see the results we will have, okay? Let's start. I created this screen here with the help of ChatGPT, just a random screen. This is an app about gardening, let's say. I used the iPhone 6, and in the prompt I wrote that the content I wanted to have was the plan of the day and to learn about gardening. This is very simple. It's just for us to have something to work with, okay? Let's start with the Figma plugins and see what we can do and generate. I was giving a try into some of them. You'll also find these. Some will work, others don't. Others you have to pay, others don't. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess. Save some time for it, and once you find a plugin that you like, just use it forever, I would say. Or well, at least you can go back to it when you need it, and you can trust it, okay? We can go here. I was using this one, mockup plugin, okay? These devices, mockups, print mockups, etc. So you have four more stuff. In here, I see it on the all because I just open it, okay? But you should search for plugins here in the plugins and widgets, okay? I'm gonna run this one. As I was telling you before, or if I didn't, plugins can be made by everybody, literally, okay? So some of them will work nicely, others don't. Some of them you'll have to pay, others don't, okay? Just and they work differently, okay? Let's go to try this one. You have here a little bit of an intro, okay, which is good, and it allows you to do a lot of things, okay? I don't want to subscribe, so I'm just gonna try it, but it's not super expensive, to be honest, if it works well and you need it often, okay? Maybe if you just want to do this for your portfolio, for some case studies, it's more than enough to use the free version of it, okay? So once you are here in the tool, you have some stuff to take a look at, latest free mockups, okay? I already know I want a mobile app, so I'm just gonna go ahead and search here. I'm gonna select free only, and you have here a bunch of things, okay? So we can just go ahead and try it. I'm gonna search for iPhone or iOS. I think they had this, yes. In my case, I'm working with this, with iOS, okay? Okay, once you select this, you can also go here and see if you want to change any of these. For now, we want mobile and it's gonna appear, okay? Style, isolated mockups, environment, clay. Okay, I have here some stuff to choose from. Isolated mockups is just the phone. Look at this one, super pretty. Let's try it. These ones have shadow, which is great. It makes it look super realistic, okay? Let's give it a try on this one. Okay, this is really simple. I just click here on the plus and I choose the frame I want to use, and it uses it. Okay, I'm just going to select here the crop, and that's it. It's there. Super realistic. This, I imagine, yes, is to change the phone color. Okay, I'm gonna change it and I'm gonna hit paste. I'm gonna close this for now. But here we have a really nice image. So imagine you are doing your desktop. Let's go here. Your Squarespace portfolio, and you want to have some sort of hero image here. Okay, usually everybody has. Okay, not saying that you have to, but let's say, and we can go here. Here you have it. Okay, I'm gonna lighten this up so you can see it better. You see the shadow looks super good. Okay, for free, super fast, great way of doing it. Okay, now let's take a look into other options here with the plugin. Okay, and then we go into the community Figma files. All right, so let's search for a different plugin and test it just for you to get acquainted with more options, okay? I was taking a look into it earlier and I found this one, Mockup, which I think is also pretty nice and easy to use, okay? So let's go here. Hi Mockup, it works a little bit like the other one in terms of simplicity. You have a device and you just place your frame there, okay, your screen. In this one you can choose the position of the screen, okay, you can choose the device here. Let's choose this one for example, okay, and you can choose how it's position, if it has shadow or no, and you can select the color of the phone here as well. Okay, let's opt by the white. Oh, okay, here we have it. Now we just choose images, okay? So probably you have to always export what you want, which is okay. I think it's easy, you know. You export to Figma and here it is, and exports also in really high quality. So this is great, awesome, okay? I'm going to select this one, add it here. Let's move this one up. We don't need it now. Okay. In here, you can also be creative when you're building your portfolio. You can do compositions like this, for example, like the device is a little bit out of the screen, or you can use more, duplicate, of course, with a different screen. Okay, I just created one for this exercise, let's say, but you can have more. Okay, you can have something like this as well. Yeah, this works great. Okay, now let's take a look into the community files and see if we can also find their mockups. So now let's take a look into the Figma community files and see what we can find there and how to use it. So all of you have access to the community, okay? It's a menu item here on your right side panel, yeah? I already had typed in here mockups iPhone 16, sorry, but you can do just mockups or mockups desktop. You'll find everything that you need, okay? Inclusive for print, yeah? So let's just go here and write iPhone 16. Okay, let's choose, well, let's choose just this randomly, okay? What will happen? So first of all, it's important to know that all these files are created by literally anybody, okay? Anybody can create a Figma file and share it in the community. You can also do that, yeah? You have the author always, okay? And basically the only thing you need to do is to open and copy, paste into your file whatever you want to use, okay? So in this case, for example, we have the screen, paste your design here, hand, mockup. All right, cool. So maybe what we can do is to have our designs here. Let's just copy this into ours. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is to paste my design here. So I'm just gonna drag what I have here into this one. Here we have it. Wow, super fast. It's here already, okay? It's not working so well, I think, the positioning, but well, it works more or less, okay? Now, what is that you need to know? All files will be done differently, okay? Or the way that you need to use them will be different. It depends on the author, okay? Now that we tried out the plugins and the Figma community files, it's time to see if we could find mockups in the internet, okay? So it might be that you're getting frustrated because you don't find the mockup you want, or you're getting annoyed by the complexity. I mean, yeah, there's always a lot of ways of doing things, okay? So don't get stuck. Always try another path, okay? I'm going to open here my browser. Oh, wait. Yeah, and I'm just gonna type in mockups PNG free. Let's see. PNG, I'm choosing it just because this is going to be an image and you will want to place your screen behind it, okay? There's other formats that you can import to Figma, or if you have Photoshop, you can also import Photoshop files, okay? And in these Photoshop files, the only thing you have to do is to open or to export from Figma PNG and open in Photoshop, and then you do the layering there, okay? Let's see what we have here. Mockup PNG transparent images free download. Promising. Perfect. We have a lot of things going on here. Of course, all of these websites are full of advertising, but that's okay. This is as simple as you downloading these free download. You have to, it's okay. I'm just gonna use my account. Okay. Yeah, that's the bad of it. No, all of this advertising. I don't want any ad. Anyways, it's free, okay? So you can download a PNG or a EPS. A EPS is a vector file, and it has a really big quality, let's say. It's used for print. So we just need the PNG for now. This is more than fine. Relax, download. All right, we will need to if you use this in your website, you have to give credit, okay? Don't forget about this. So I just downloaded. What do? I go to my downloads and I just drag it here. It's simple as this, okay? When it's a PNG, you drag it here. I'm just gonna copy, paste, add this behind it, send to back, and this is it. It's a little bit tiny, so we need to scale it, okay? And maybe you would need to do a mask so it kind of works, okay? But this is it, okay? That's another way of doing it, okay? If you wanted to hide these little corners, you would just need to go here. I would lock this. This one, this is your mockup. No, something else. This is your home page. This home page, we would need to add a mask, okay? How we do this? I'll just go here, add a little square with some corners. It needs more, maybe 100, not so much, 80, 60. And I would say this is gonna be a mask. And it's gonna mask everything inside of it, okay? So this one here, this is my rectangle. This probably, wait, I'm gonna flatten, okay, just because it had a lot of layers and the mask was not working, okay? You see, now we don't have the corners. So this was another way of doing it. Now, we can also go and ask ChatGPT, for example, to create a mockup for us, okay? Always we have to tell ChatGPT what's their job today. Today, you will be my art director assistant. I need a mock-up. You have to be specific when it comes to AI, okay? I need a mock-up or for an iPhone 16 white color mobile and transparent background. The interior of the screen needs to be transparent as well, so I can add my own screen later. This mock-up is on a garden with a blue sky and lots of plants and trees. The image resolution is 94. Let's see. I didn't try this different. It's currently not available. Okay, we need to use another tool. I wonder why. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go and do login. I think that's why. Okay, continue with Google. Let's give it a try. Now everybody will know my birthday. This is just because of age constraints, but it is what it is. I'm just logging in because I couldn't access everything that I wanted. School. Okay, nice to meet you too. We don't need a tour. I just usually don't use this account. Okay, good. All right, let's just, this is an example. We don't want this. Stop. Let's start with this. Let's see if we can generate it or not. Yes, it was because I was not logged in. Okay, so if this happens to you, you already know you have to register. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see the prompt. A realistic mock-up of an iPhone 16 with a colorful body displayed in a bright garden setting with a blue sky, green trees, and lush plants in the background. The phone should have a transparent background and a fully transparent screen area cut out so it can be used as a mock-up. The phone is centered in the image frontal view. The image resolution is 1024 by 728. Okay, so actually ChatGPT also helped me write the prompt better. Remember, you always need to add all the details you want, okay? And still, we don't know if this is gonna be okay or not, but let's check it. Almost. By the way, while we wait, if you like this video, just hit the like, subscribe. Every now and then I'll post a video when I have a bit of time. If you subscribe, you'll get notified, okay? And share with more people if you feel like this is useful, of course. I appreciate that. Yeah. And also, you'll help other people, and maybe you'll also help yourself having things more clear in your mind. Yeah. It's almost done. Exciting, actually. I didn't try this before. So I like to do things at the same time as I'm recording. So you also get acquainted with errors and how to fix things, etc. Okay. Perfect. Almost done. Very well. Remember that we have the app for the gardening. Okay, so I just try to create a background that would complete the scenario of usage of this app. Okay, you can do the same with your project. So if you're doing something for kids, maybe you want to ask in your prompt that you want a blur background with kids playing, things like this. Let's see. After the image is generated, the only thing you have to do was exactly what we just did with the browser. We just drag the image into Figma or Photoshop if you want, and you just place your screen behind the screen size space of your phone. That's it. That's super simple as well. Okay, nice. This could work. I don't think he understood very well what I was saying about the background. But this is okay. You can also do a mask and have this placed, okay? Let's download and let's try to use it, okay? So in here, okay, what he didn't do well was the background, okay? With the eye, it's like this, okay? So you have to keep on trying. The more you use it, the more you will be comfortable and know what to ask, etc. I'm just gonna send this back. It's always easy to solve. In here, I'm just gonna copy, okay, the image. I want to remove this from the mask. Okay. And this has the entire image. We don't want this. We just want this one. I'm gonna flatten. Okay. We just want this here. As you see, the phone is not working super well in terms of sizes. That's the thing with AI. Oh, you even have your paste your design here. Oh, it's from the other one. What we would need to do here, we'd actually, because this is not layers, okay, maybe you want to do this in two ways in ChatGPT. One just transparent and the other just a background. But because we don't have any you would have to adjust manually, okay? And you would have to do the design of your phone, okay? But still, it's good exercise, yeah? So in here, we have a bunch of pretty cool ways of doing some mockups for your project. Some of them work better than others. I feel this image generated by ChatGPT would need more work. Okay, perhaps it works better if you work with layers. So first you just build the background, or you have to really be specific about where the transparency is, which is just a cut off the screen, and that's it. Okay, try it again often. The more you try it, the better you're gonna be at it. Absolutely, I feel like the plugins are the best and faster. Okay. Well, good luck. If you do any mockup and you want to share it with me, just leave it in the comments. I would be super happy to see what you actually learn with it. And see you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you clarify a little bit your doubts about this topic. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at UXUI with Susana Passinhas. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn as well. It's Susana Passinhas. You can check my services. I have mentorships and programs specially tailored for junior designers, okay? At www.susanapassinhas.com. I leave all the information below. Thank you. Bye.